Hello, my name is Paul Asobayire, aka Asobayire. I'm a citizen of Ecowas. Thank you for joining me today in exploring the question, Ecowas war on Niger. Whose war is it anyway? The Ecowas heads of state have categorically declared war on Niger and stated the following reasons. One, that they want to deter any future coups. So Niger must be made the last coup d'etat in the Ecowas region. Two, to restore constitutional rule with Bazoum, the ousted president, brought back to be the president. Bazoum? Are we talking of the same French stooge who supervised the looting of Niger by France? Hey. Anyways, so what are the other overarching interests in Niger? There is America with 1,100 troops there who are fighting ISIS and Al Qaeda, launching drones on the insurgent forces. That is their main interest, to stay there and fight Al Qaeda and ISIS. There is France. As of 2022, the year 2022, France was receiving 20% of natural uranium used in their nuclear plants from Niger. 20%. Isn't that enough interest for France to want to stay there? Anyways, so given these interests, who wants a war? Whose interest aligns them towards war? Well, as for Ecowas heads of states, they've already said they want to go to war. They've already declared wars, closed borders, and all that. So, we know. And they've said their interest is to tell other Ecowas states, hey, beware. Don't even attempt to overthrow us, the other Ecowas heads of states. Because you see what we did to the junta in Niger, that's what will happen to you if you stage a war, a coup in your country. So that is very clear, cut and dry. So, if ECOWAS is to go to war, who is going to take care of the logistics? Who is going to finance transportation? Who is going to finance food, ammunition, and all that? Nigeria? Nigeria, who have not been able to oust Boko Haram since 2009, they are going to provide the logistics? Or is it going to be Ghana? Ghana, whose central bank is 55 billion in negative equity. Ghana, whose pensioners are dying because their pensions have been whittled away by domestic debt restructuring. Women who are pregnant in Ghana are dying with their babies because there are no motorable roads to take them to a clinic to give birth. This is the country that will provide the logistics. Look, I could go on and discuss other Ecowas states and how poor they are and cannot provide the logistics. But I guess you get that vision. So, there's a saying in my language that when a blind man says, I am going to throw a stone at you, you can be sure that his foot is already resting on that stone. He's not going to look around for the stone. So if ECOWAS declares war, knowing very well that they do not have the logistics to support the war, they are standing on those logistics. They are assured of those logistics. So, who would assure them of the logistics? America? France? America has no interest, and they have actually come out in various ways to demonstrate that they have no interest in having a war in Niger. Why is that so? In times of war, there is chaos, nobody is in control, and in that kind of environment, there are 1,100 troops would be completely ineffective. They would probably just have to leave the country. And remember, with Mali and Burkina Faso sending out the Western troops from their territories, Niger is the only place where America has a foothold. America has no interest in destabilizing Niger. How about France? 20% of natural uranium used for their nuclear plants. They are not going to give up 20% of their source of their energy without a fight. And what does France care if there is a war in Niger? In fact, if you look at the cases of Central African Republic, Sudan, South Sudan, you find that in times of war, the villagers come in, take the natural resources, and get out and supply arms for the wars to continue. France has an interest in making sure that there is a war in Niger so that they can keep collecting uranium and going away and don't even have to pay the pittance that they were paying before the war started. Today, the generals, leaders of African Ecowas armies are meeting in Burma camp, Accra, to determine strategies for executing this war. All I can say is, yes, the heads of state are your commander-in-chiefs, and I don't know the military rules and how it works, but all I say is, as you sit and deliberate, think. Don't put West Africa ablaze. Think. Your advice, your actions are critical at this point. Next video will be about sanctions. Thank you for visiting with me.